Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. The honors, the apostles, and the elders, great millstone, rule well. Peace and blessing, salutations to the hopeful elect of Israel. All right, this lesson, I'm going to get into going through hell, man. Because that's where we are. We're in hell right now. Okay, this is hell for us. Okay, this is our hell. And Yahweh will put us through trials and tribulations to test us and to strengthen us. Okay, and you may have moments, man, where you feel like you're disconnecting or being torn apart from the truth. Where you feel like you're falling out, but you're not falling out. It's a test. It's to see if you're going to pray, and it's a test to see if you're going to fast, and it's a test to see if you're going to continue, basically. Okay, you're not actually falling out. Just like you may feel like you may feel like Yahweh Shemel Shai just ain't dealing with you no more. That's just demons, man, and you're supposed to rebuke those demons. Okay, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 1. A good name is better than precious ointment, and the day of death than the day of one's birth. And why is that? Because right now we're in hell, man, and it's better to be in the spirit world than to be in hell. All right. It is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting, for that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart. Sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance the heart is made better. Okay? The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth. Okay, so fools are the ones that are trying to, laugh, have good times all the time. And that's a lot of Jake, bro. A lot of Jakes be doing that. All right? But like it said there, for by the sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better. So we are going through these hell and catching these tribulations to strengthen us, to build us up, and really to get us prepared for Jacob's trouble. Because Jacob's trouble, aka the tribulation before the nuclear desolation, is going to be the worst time to come upon the planet. So Yahweh is punishing us now and to get us built up and to, really just get us built up, get us strengthened, get us, prepared for those times. Preparation. Okay? To get us prepared, because a lot of these, and that's another thing I want to point out quick. Yahweh Bashmal Shai, when they put you through hell, man, when they put you through chastisement, they're not trying to destroy you. All right? Understand that Yahweh will not put more on you than you can bear, man, because he's not trying to destroy you. He's trying to build you up. All right? Just like an analogy I could use, I suppose, would be weightlifting. Okay? Because weightlifting is a good analogy for this truth. Okay? When you're lifting weights, say you're doing bench, you're doing bench press. Yahweh is basically having you do a couple more reps than what you think you can do, because he knows your limit. He knows that you can do it, and your arms are tired, man. Your muscles, you can feel your muscles getting sore. All right, you can feel that your muscles are getting weak from it, because they're ready to rest. But Yahweh knows that you've got a couple more reps in you, man. He knows that you can touch your chest and get a couple more reps up. So he's helping you, man. And he knows that you can do it. But a lot of the times the problem is we don't know we can do it. We don't believe that we can do it. Which is why when we're starting to lift it up, or when we touch it down to our chest and start lifting up, it comes back down to our chest. But who's there to help us? Yahweh Bashmal Shai. They're spotting you. So if it starts falling, they help you with whatever it is. They may boost your faith by showing you a chariot or showing you certain numbers, or maybe they'll have you get your mind focused. They'll give you more faith, or they'll have you read certain scriptures that relate to your time. Maybe they'll even give you a new video game or something to play, just to help you kind of keep going, to help you to get your mind off the hell that you're catching, or maybe a glass of wine, maybe whatever it may be, somebody will come give you a massage or something just to get your mind, off hell so you can cope. That's the word I was looking for. So you can cope with it. Okay? But Yahweh Bashmal Shai is spotting for you, man. They're not going to let that bar come down and kill you. right? They're not going to let that bar choke you or anything like that, man. They're not going to let you get hurt. They're not trying to destroy you. They're not trying to let you die. They're trying to build you up. They're trying to get your muscles strong, man, so you can really lift that weight when Jacob's trouble comes. So when Jacob's trouble comes, you're going to have faith. And you're going to be like, I know I can do a couple more reps. I know I can get through this tribulation. You got to believe that you're going to walk through that smoke. You got to believe that you're going to walk through it. Okay, you ever see those movies, action movies, like an explosion, and then there's just a big fire, and then you just see that guy walk. It's like right behind him, or he walks through it. That's what we're going to have to do, man. All right, tried as a gold in the fire. It's not. How can you take that sentence, tried as gold in the fire, and think that it's going to be fun? It's not going to be fun to be tried, man. But it's necessary. Okay, it's necessary. See if there's any more to this real quick. No, moving on to Hebrews. Hebrews chapter. What is it? Chapter 12, verse 5. And ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children, my son. Despise not thou the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. If ye endure chastening, Yahweh dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? But if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons. Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh which corrected us, and we gave them reverence. Shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits and live? For they verily for a few days chasten us after their own pleasure, but he for our profit, that we might be partakers of his holiness. Now no chastening for the present seemeth to be joyous, but grievous. Nevertheless, afterward it yieldeth the peaceable fruit of righteousness unto them which are exercised thereby. Okay, so it tells you right there that, of course, it's not fun. Okay, of course you're not going to enjoy, oh yeah, I'm catching hell now. You're not going to get all hyped up, like while you're catching hell, because you're catching hell, man. But once it's over, once the pain, which is temporary, subsides, you're going to feel like, damn, you got through it. All right. And, you may have felt numb, and you may have even felt like you were done for. You may even wanted to close up shop, so to speak, man. You may have wanted to give up the ghost, because some people go through straight up hell, man. You may have wanted to, give up, but you didn't. That's the thing. You didn't give up. You're still here. You're still here. Now think about this. If Yahweh wanted to destroy you, do you think that you'd still be here right now? Do you think that you'll be able to walk through that fire? No, but you did, didn't you? So he doesn't want to destroy you. All right? I mean, it does say that he preserves, people for the day of judgment and the righteous to be delivered, basically, is what it talks about, that he preserves the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished, but you get the point. Okay, that's you get what I mean, though, right? Because he's also preserving the elect to be delivered. Lord willing, we're up to 144,000. All right, you walk through that fire because Yahweh wanted you to walk through it. Is the point? Because Yahweh wanted you to make it through that and not be destroyed there. Could you be part of the elect? Could you be a 2/3? We don't know. I could be a 2/3. I could be part of the elect. You could be a 2/3. You could be part of the elect. We don't know. But Lord willing, we are of the elect. The 144,000 can be beamed up. But the point is, you made it past that. So Yahweh wasn't trying to destroy you. And if you're in this truth and you're doing what you believe, you're supposed to be doing, you have faith in Yahweh Shemel Shai, you're going on the highways and byways, pushing YouTube videos, you got the doctrine, then what do you think Yahweh had you walk through that for? If he didn't destroy you when, because you came out the other side, then what was that meant to do? To build you up, to strengthen you up, to prepare you for what's to come. Okay? That's what that was. Okay? That's what it was. And now we only worship Yahweh Yahushai, and Yahweh is above Yahushai, but there are men that were set up in the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shai that Yahweh Shemel Shai used to teach us, and they are people that can be inspirations to us. Okay? Because, I know reincarnation, but we're focusing on this current life right now, So since we don't know our past lives, we can't, look at, well, in my past I went through this, and, because we don't remember those former things. But there are men in this truth that have been in this truth for decades, and we can look up to them to say, to inspire you, to motivate you, so to speak. Just like we look at biblical characters like King David or John the Baptist or, of course, Yahushai, but I was going to say, people under Yahweh and Yahushai, because we're inspired by Yahweh himself even. But I'm saying under Yahweh and Yahushai, there's King David, even King Josiah, there's Jeremiah, Ezekiel, Daniel, whoever else, Moses, Peter, Apostle Paul, but the point is we have people that inspire us, man, that inspire us. And there's men in this truth, like the the apostles of Great Millstone on down, the apostles and the elders, they've been through a lot, man, and they can help you, right? Because it's the brotherhood. Hey, but I'm saying those men should inspire you because, you look at Elder Apostle T.R.O.Y, he's been out there for 30 plus years. All right? He's been out there for 30 plus years, man. That should inspire you like, wow, I got to keep going. And even his elders. You got Abba Bivens. All right? You got Elder High Priest T.R.O.Y. You got King Masha, which King Masha we believe was King David. And we believe Abba Bivens was Elijah. And then you also got Elder High Priest Arya. Those are great men that were set up, man. Okay? And those men, well, first of all, to motivate you even further, King Masha, well, Abba Bivens as well. Abba Bivens, King Masha, and Elder High Priest T.R.O.Y, they passed away. They passed away. But did they give up? No, they strived and they were faithful until they passed away. And now they're in the spirit world. So, was everything they did in vain? No, because their works followed them. All right? That should be an inspiration to you, man. The fact that men that you can, that were the elders of our elders, they passed away in the truth, man. That should inspire you. I'm saying like basically what I'm saying is they're good influences. They're people to look up to, man. Because you shouldn't be hanging around with worldly people or looking up to celebrities, because they're not good influences on you. But these men are set up and they're good influences on us, man. They should inspire us to push harder, okay? So, verse 12, wherefore lift up the hands which hang down and the feeble knees, and make straight paths for your feet, lest that which is lame be turned out of the way, but let it rather be healed. Okay? Now, I'm going to get some more scripts here and I'm going to close, well, not quite yet close. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 2 verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure. Not sometimes, constantly endure. Let's look up the word endure. Let's look up that word. Endure. Whoops, lucky. Endure. Suffer something painful or difficult patiently. Undergo, go through, live through. Experience. All right. Remain in existence, last. Survive, abide, continue, persist, persevere. Let's look up the word persevere. Let's press on that. Continue in a course of action, even in the face of difficulty or with little or no prospect of success. That is what we have to do, is persevere, man. That is a beautiful word. That is a beautiful, beautiful word. Wow. That even boosted my faith, That was beautiful. So we got to persevere, man. Cleave unto him, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient. And be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. Okay, so if your prayers don't get answered right away, don't be like, man, the Lord ain't dealing with me. No, believe the Lord's dealing with you. He's just taking time. Because if this is something important to understand. Yahweh, everything he does is perfect. It's set up perfectly. Everything is perfect. You may not realize it because, we're carnally, in flesh. And we even look at things carnally at times. Because you may look back at something and you'd be like, well, why did Yahweh have me go through that? But there's things that he knows that you don't, man. Yahweh knows everything. Yahweh B'Shem Shai know everything. Okay, Yahweh is perfect with everything he's set up. So he knows just when to give you something. All right, because if you're hungry, you're, let's say for some reason you didn't eat for a couple of days. You came across water. Yahweh had you come across water so you could keep going and survive. But you had no food for 2 days. You're starving. You're like, man, I'm about to die. And you're praying for food. You don't get it. But then you get it the next day. Why? Because Yahweh knows when you need things. Okay, Yahweh has everything set up perfectly. At 2 days, you weren't actually going to die. You were just thinking carnally and you were worried about food. But on the third day, Yahweh knows that it would have been beneficial for you to get food to continue moving. All right? So, that's just important to know. Okay, Yahweh has everything set up perfectly, man. Everything has a purpose. Don't ever think that there's luck or coincidence with anything. Oh, well, it's lucky that I ran into this, or it's luck. No, it's not. No such thing as luck. Okay? If you believe in God, which is Yahweh, there is no such thing as luck, and there never has been. Okay? The fact that people in the world actually believe that it was just a black, emptyless void, and all of a sudden stuff formed out of nothing, which is impossible, is absolutely astonishing. Because what is that? Because it was just a black, empty void, and then all of a sudden there was, some stuff formed. How does that happen? Yahweh. That proves right there that he exists. But we can't prove to you that Yahweh and Yahweh exist, really. I mean, because you'll hear that and you'll still probably not believe. Some of you, we can't prove their existence to you, but we have faith in them. We believe in them. Okay? We believe in them. And that's what matters. Okay? That's what matters. Because, that was a type of, just something to think about. Could be proof, but at the end of the day, you can show somebody a 100-page essay proving the Bible, and they're still not going to believe it. Okay, it's not given to everybody. Okay? Verse 5, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. So you should be happy that you're being chastised, man. Because we're being tried like gold in the fire. Gold is a valuable substance. Right? And we're those acceptable men. Lord willing, we're of the elect. The 144,000, it says, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. If you're being tried, you're going through hell, that just means you're an acceptable man. Yahweh wants you, and he's if you've ever used clay, Yahweh is basically the man using clay, and he's forming you into what he wants you to be. Okay? And you put clay in the oven, to heat it up to get it hard. And, it's hot in that oven, bro. It's hot. It's hot in the oven, all right? But Yahweh, knows that you can take it. And then it forms you into something rock hard, man, for when real, Jacob's trouble hits. Which that may not have been the best analogy because, you drop clay and it'll break in half and shit. But you get the point, okay? You get the point, all right? I think I'm going to get... I'm going to get one more precept and close out. This is Hebrews chapter 11, verse 6. Well, I'm going to get a couple more precepts. But without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to Yahweh must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. Verse 1, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Okay, now I'm going to close out with this precept. It's Matthew 24 and 13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. All right, so Lord willing, this is edifying to the elect. Lord willing, we are of the 144,000. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, B'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, B'Hashem, HaKakodash. The honors to the apostles and the elders, a great millstone to roll well. Peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect of Israel. Shalom.